Hey, big sis, how's it going? It's Anna.
What is it, Anna? It's not like you to message me. What happened?
Hey, so get this. I got a job at T-Bank. That's right, the ultra-competitive T-Bank. Not only that, but I'll be working at HQ from day one. Amazing, right?
Oh, really? Congrats.
We all went out at a luxury French restaurant to celebrate yesterday. Mom bought me a super expensive designer one piece, and Dad bought me a diamond necklace worth over $4,000. As a well done for getting my first proper job. Isn't it amazing?
They bought you clothes and accessories again? Don't you already have enough to fill your entire room? Plus, enough to take full occupation of my old room too?
It's all good. We are celebrating, lol. Hey, wait, you're not jealous, are you? Oh, that's right. No one ever celebrated for you like this, huh? You are a loser who could only get a job at some pathetic small fry company after all.
Huh? Who's a loser?
Well, I mean, you are, right? Lol. You never studied when we were growing up. Went to a third-rate high school, third-rate university, and wasted all your time on stupid stuff. You turned your nose up at every single company Mom got you introductions for. Then ended up at a company so third-rate. No, fourth-rate, that I don't even know what they do. Despite being the oldest daughter, you left home straight away. You're the worst of the worst kind of loser, with no respect for your parents. You're the shame of our family.
Oh, why do I need to hear this from you? It's true, my grades back in school weren't exactly amazing. But it's not like I didn't have my own interests. And I worked on them in high school and university as much as I could. I only turned down the companies Mom got me introductions for because I wanted to land a job on my own merits. And it's not that you don't know what my company does. You just don't understand it. I told you it's a video production company, didn't I?
Nothing but excuses. LMAO. This is why Mom and Dad say you're hard to love. I, unlike you, have had impeccable grades ever since kindergarten. I was the top of my elementary school, junior high, and high school. Got into a good university, and got into the company Dad recommended me with flying colors. Mom and Dad are always spoiling me because I'm such a wonderful daughter.
Yeah. I've heard it 1,000 times already.
Mom and Dad said they've got no need for a daughter like you. They said they wished I was their only daughter. They actually looked kind of pleased when you left home, lol. They said we finally get to live with just our real family.
Oh, I see. It means nothing to me after all this time. That you're all awful people isn't exactly news to me.
Oh, looks like someone's a little bitter. If you don't fix your attitude soon, you really won't be part of our family anymore. Just the other day, Mom said, maybe we should cut all ties with her. I don't need a pea-brained loser of a big sister like you. So she's got my vote.
You're free to do as you please. I'm hardly gonna come crying to beg.
Aw, putting on a brave front, you poor thing. Just make sure you keep sending us money, okay? I mean, of course, it doesn't even amount to a single piece of my clothing. I'm a genius, so I'll be on the higher salary than you before long. So, it's not like we need it. But if you don't show any kind of gratitude to Mom and Dad, they'll forget you completely exist.
I'll carry on sending the money. You don't need to tell me. But make no mistake, the reason I'm sending money is because they gave me an allowance until high school, and it's to pay that back. It's not out of any positive feelings towards any of you.
Cool, whatever. Oh, looks like it's time! I'm going out with Mom and Dad to pick a brand new suit now. Lol. It's a major bank, so I've gotta look the part. Not like your company, which is more just an extension of your hobbies. See ya, sis!
It's been a while. It's your mother. Do you have a minute? Mom? Huh. Is it really you or a scammer? A scammer? What? Just a few years after rushing out of the house. And you've already forgotten your mother? No, I know you gave me your line ID. But you haven't messaged me a single time until now. So I just found it a tad suspicious. Anyway, what is it? It's about the money you've been sending. We'd like you to start sending us a little more. What? Why? Well, you see, Anna left T-Bank 2 months ago. What? Already? Didn't she only just start there? Apparently, her and her boss didn't see eye to eye. And she was given a severe dressing down in front of everyone. Even though all she did was borrow a little money from their safe. Because she didn't have enough money to go shopping. Come on, surely that's completely unacceptable? That's the worst thing a bank employee could do. If anything, her boss was too kind for not taking it any further than telling her off. But did he really have to make an example of her by doing it in front of everyone? Oh, that poor girl. She was so embarrassed that she punched him. It got difficult for her to be there after that. Her hand must have really hurt. That poor thing. Surely this is 100% Anna's fault? Not only did she steal, but to get violent with her boss? You said she left, but by any chance did she get fired? No! I called and told them Anna would no longer be working there. Major bank or not, I won't have my Anna work anywhere where her boss upsets her. She did look for another job, but no company is willing to give her the time of day, and she didn't get anywhere. Now she said she needs to recuperate because she's upset. And she's always locked in her room. So, is she a NEET then? Watch what you say! Don't be ridiculous! She's just upset after having a grown man yell at her for the first time. She'll make her return to society when she's done recuperating. Because no matter how you look at it, Anna's a genius. She's not like other people. I guess I knew that already. But why does this mean I have to send you more money? You've been able to get by just fine until now without paying any mind to my contributions. Surely nothing would change if I sent you more. According to Anna, the money I send doesn't even amount to a single piece of her clothing, lol. About that, your father collapsed. What? Last week, after he woke up, he collapsed by the side of the bed. He even had a stroke! He's still in the hospital now. He still can't move the right side of his body. It doesn't seem like he'll be able to carry on working. What? This is the first I've heard of it! Why didn't you tell me? Why? We had no reason to tell you. If you came home, you'd just be an inconvenience. What? Why? The point is, your father can't work anymore. It does look like he'll be able to get his pension, and I'm working part-time. But we're still not quite making ends meet. At this rate, we won't be able to buy Anna clothes like we used to. We only ask you to help us until Anna finds another job and our finances become stable again. Please send us more money. Help your darling little sister. Even a half-wit like you can do that, right? I'm cutting you out of my life. What? Somehow, I've tolerated you until now, but I've reached my limit. I won't be sending you any more money, and I'll never come back to the house again. You can think of me as no longer existing. What are you saying? You can't stop sending us money. I won't allow it. I was kind enough to bring you into this world, and you repay me by going to a below-average school and working a subpar job? The least you can do is show some gratitude by sending me money. Look how quickly you are to treat me like an incompetent ingrate. I'm fully independent with a job and a salary. And as for money, I was sending it. I'm living life with my feet firmly planted on the ground. A little different to Anna, who turned into a rotting neat because she thought she was better than the world. After living like a princess with her every whim and desire catered to. Why am I the one who's treated like an incompetent fool and forced to play the burden? I don't get up and go to work in the morning, so Anna has more money to waste. Don't you think coming begging to me after treating me like a complete moron all these years is just a little bit selfish? Don't be so rude! How dare you speak to your mother like that? You can't call me an idiot. I might not be the most intelligent, but I'm damn sure not stupid enough to blindly obey your absurd requests. Requests you make despite not even thinking of me as family. I don't need anyone who treats me like that in my life. What? No! Just wait a moment! Are you being serious about breaking things off? I just said so, didn't I? In fact, wouldn't it be perfect for you? You said you wanted to cut ties with me, right, Mom? I've never even thought of such a thing! Liar. Anna told me what you said about being with your real family when I moved out. Apparently you were over the moon. No, that's... You've got it all wrong! In any case, you didn't tell me my dad collapsed. You never even asked me if I was okay, have you? Whether I'm around or not makes no difference to you. That's not true! You're my precious daughter! I apologize for everything I've done. It won't happen again. Please forgive me. You're the only person I can rely on now. Once our finances stabilize again, I'll buy you whatever you want. Whether it's clothes, accessories, a car, anything. I'll buy you the same things we buy Anna. Please, just help us. I don't need anything from you. You can think of it as your punishment for raising such a domineering bitch queen of a daughter. But whether you give up or lose everything, or work yourselves to exhaustion desperately trying to scrape a living together, I'm cutting all ties with you. But hey, at least you can get through it as a family. Good luck. Don't say things like that! Emily, please! Oh, did you finally remember my name? I thought you'd forgotten in the few years since I left. Anyway, too little too late. Goodbye, ex-mother. Even after several years had passed, Anna still refused to look for work, even once, citing being too good to be pushed around by people as her reason. She degenerated into a full-blown NEET shut-in, and got addicted to an expensive mobile game. Apparently, she survives by eating through Mom's part-time job wages and Dad's pension. My dad developed dementia as a result of the stress caused by not being able to move in the right side of his body. And he started getting violent with my mom after she became his carer. My mom's completely exhausted from the stress of working a job she's not used to, having to care for my dad, and Anna refusing to look for work. They're holding out somehow or other for the time being, but I think the family will probably end up in complete ruin before long. I blocked Anna and my mom's numbers, and just to be on the safe side, got a new phone and moved into an apartment near work. The apartment's pet-friendly, so I adopted a kitten in need of a foster parent from a friend. I'm enjoying a happy, fulfilling life with my beloved cat while giving it my best at work. If they instilled some discipline into Anna and not spoiled her so much, they would have probably had happy lives too. Anna and my parents are so pitiable.
Maggie, pick up! Where did you take Nathan? Why did you take him from the kindergarten without my permission? Stop ignoring me and reply! Ugh, please. These beeps are driving me nuts. The kids are exhausted after playing all day. I just got them to finally take a nap. You're going to wake them up with all your beeping messages. Who gave you the right to take Nathan? You lied to the teacher that I gave you permission to pick him up. You do realize that this is a crime. It's pure and simple kidnapping. Kidnapping? Ugh, please. You make me sound like some kind of monster. It's no surprise that I would pick him up. I mean, I am Nathan's real mom after all. What the hell are you talking about? I gave birth to Nathan. How could you be his mom? You, his real mom? Oh, for goodness sake. But it's gonna turn out this way sooner or later. Your husband and me, well, we're getting married. So obviously, Nathan becomes my child. Are you mentally challenged? Wait, so you're telling me that you're the one who's having an affair with my husband? And so if you remarry, you get custody of Nathan? Is that what you think? Bingo. That's exactly what's going to happen. I've been dreaming about this for a long time. That someday, Nathan would be my child. I only have a daughter, so I figured... I've been saying that to your husband, William, for some time now. But he didn't want the affair to come to light, so he told me not to talk about that too openly. Now that you know, I really don't have to keep it hush-hush. You know what I mean? Oh my, I just can't wait to hear Nathan call me Mommy one of these days. You are mentally unstable. I only found out about you guys a couple of days ago. And you act as though we're already divorced. Oh, for the love of God, do you have no shame? Shame? Why would I feel shame? What's so wrong about going out with someone you love and marrying that person? It's perfectly natural. And then to want that person's child? That's perfectly natural too. Yeah, perfectly natural. If that person was not my husband and the child was not mine, yeah, go for it. You can have that two-timing jerk. But Nathan is not going anywhere. Anyways, no way you guys will get custody. You're the ones who cheated on me. Of course we can get custody. You divorce him, and what happens? How are you going to support yourself, much less Nathan? On the other hand, I marry William, and our combined income will actually increase. So, picture this. We have a dirt-poor single mom and a financially stable rich family. Which would you consider better for a child? You really do have a wild imagination. Of course, sole custody will be given to the biological mother. No matter how you kick up a fuss, Nathan will never be your child. I don't know about that. I think you better accept the fact that he's mine. You better get mentally and emotionally prepared for the inevitable. I feel so sorry for you, to lose your husband and child. Oh, how dreadful. You talk as though you've already won. You're not even divorced yet. There are still things to work out with your husband, and about custody of your daughter, Sarah. Shouldn't you be more concerned about losing your own daughter, rather than focusing on taking someone else's kid? No problem there. My husband's never home. He's working overseas and never is home. He's really not concerned about us anyway. I'll just submit the paperwork. He probably won't even complain. And about Sarah, she's my daughter. Of course, She'll do whatever I ask. Unlike you, Sandy, I've got everything worked out. Everything worked out, huh? Pretty confident of you. I see. You keep it up, and you're going to fall flat on your face. Do I hear the desperate cries of a beaten dog? Besides, unlike you, I'm not the type to muff things up. You have nobody to fall back on. But I have William to support me. I can't wait to welcome Nathan into my family. And Nathan looks just like his father. He's gonna be so handsome when he grows up. Maybe I shouldn't bring him up as my child, but groom him to be my boyfriend. I'm still young and beautiful. It's possible, don't you think? Or maybe Sarah can marry him one day. Huh? Are you totally nuts? That's disgusting. Don't you lay a hand on my child, you thief! Sorry, but Nathan is my child. Keep your big mouth shut. You're going on and on about it, but you do realize we're not even divorced yet. And for you to take my child without permission is a crime. I'm heading out now to pick him up. So back off and hand him over. If not, I go to the police. Oh, really? How much longer are you going to be so high and mighty? Not long, I assure you. No use bickering with you, so I'll back off for now. But keep in mind that both William and Nathan will be mine one day. Soon. Yeah, keep it up. I assure you, I will destroy you. Answer me! How could you? You're despicable! You are a monstrous witch! Oh, hello, Maggie. What's the matter? What are you all worked up about? You spread rumors about William and my relationship. All the kindergarten moms are avoiding me like the plague. All my neighbors are eyeing me like I'm some kind of criminal. You spread those rumors, right? Speak up! Oh my, what a shame. So, everyone's eyeing you as if you're a criminal, huh? Feeling a bit of shame about having an affair with my husband? And I thought you had no feelings of remorse. My bad. Stop screwing around! Why did you have to spread such personal stuff at the kindergarten, for God's sake? What is this? Your idea of harassment? No, not harassment. All I did was put in a complaint to the kindergarten. A complaint? Why did you do that? What, are you daft? Obvious, isn't it? I got Nathan back, but my child was almost kidnapped. No, he was actually kidnapped. Our kids go to the same kindergarten, I know. But for the facility to just hand over a child without the parents' permission? That's a no-no. One mistake, and this could have become a criminal matter. How can you fault me as a mother for complaining about that? I also had them explain why that happened. And in the course of our conversation, the fact about you having an affair with my husband came up. Why did you have to tell them about our affair? And it was not only the teachers that knew, all the mothers knew as well. You spread those awful rumors, didn't you? Please. Spread rumors? You make me sound like some kind of monster. All I did was inform my fellow mothers that there was a dangerous kidnapper in our midst. Then they asked me what it was all about, and so all I did was provide all the details, including about the sordid affair. How could you? I pulled a lot of strings to get my kid into that kindergarten. Why did you have to go and tell everyone? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I can't even show my face at the kindergarten anymore. Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you said you didn't do anything shameful. So you do have feelings of remorse? Shut the hell up. What are you up to? Blowing this all out of proportion. This is the sort of thing usually solved quietly behind closed doors. As I recall, you're the one who kidnapped my child and started this whole thing. I really didn't want this whole thing about my husband's affair getting out. As a matter of fact, I was going to just let it pass quietly, not make a big fuss out of it. But you had to go and push the wrong buttons. Do you think that this is the end of it? You know what? I was going to let you visit Nathan once a year, but I'm going to move far away and never let you see your kid again for the rest of your life. You're the one who won't see your kid again. I hear that your husband is going to take custody of your daughter Sarah. Haha. What the hell are you talking about? Why do you even know that? I contacted your husband, but I didn't know his line, so I called his office. They gave his number up in Vancouver, Canada. I gotta say, your husband was furious about your affair. What? You told my husband about the affair too? I was going to keep it quiet until the very end. He would have found out sooner or later. Besides, you say keep it quiet. How do you even do that? I was going to split up without telling him and just have him deposit his monthly salary. Now, my income, I was relying on that. Oh my God, you really are something. You're not only a kidnapper, but a con artist as well. Put a sock in it. I can do what I please. He's my husband. Not for long. Your husband is not your possession, and neither is Sarah. How can you or my husband take custody of the kids? Impossible. You won't be able to afford it, and you need both parents to bring up a child. I don't know about that. I think I can manage. I plan to move back with my folks after the divorce goes through. They live nearby, so Nathan can still keep attending kindergarten. And my folks said they would help out with Nathan's upbringing. Your husband also said he was going to take Sarah and go back to his parents' place. He said it wouldn't be a problem. So, you plan on sponging off your parents? Ugh, what a total loser. Having both parents is way better than having a single mom. Living off her parents, ugh. And financially? We make way more than you. You're not serious. You guys are going to make way less. Did you not consider that you have to pay compensation and also child support? Compensation? What are you talking about? Huh? Wait, are you serious? I knew you were a bit slow, but come on. Don't tell me you don't know about how all this compensation stuff works. Did you even go to school? As a member of modern society, you should know that. Oh, hold it. So you think you can have an affair, get a divorce, and not pay the consequences? Huh? What are you saying? Okay, let me explain this in layman's terms. You had an affair with my husband and destroyed our marriage. As a consequence of your actions, you must pay. I will be demanding at least $10,000, so keep that in mind. What? Are you loco? I'm not paying for that. And child support. That's the money you have to pay for your child's education and upbringing. Even though we get divorced, Nathan is still William's father. As a father, he's obligated to pay for Nathan's education. Obviously, you're also going to have to pay for Sarah's child support too, right? If you put all that into consideration, well, you guys will probably end up making less than me. Huh? What? No way. That much? That's not possible. It's illegal. It's way better than kidnapping or swindling your husband. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned all this to my husband's workplace or yours, but if you fail to meet the payments, I will have the courts deduct it from your salaries, just so you know. Now, if you don't want people at work to know all about this, I urge you to be very careful. Sandy, hold on a second. I didn't know all that. I don't have that kind of money, and I don't want to lose my daughter, so please, I'll terminate this affair with William, and I apologize for taking Nathan without your permission, so please forgive me. I mean, we are friends, right? Huh? Really? We were friends? That's the first I heard. Please, I'll apologize, so please, make something up with my husband. Put things right, please. And about the kindergarten and the other moms, explain it to them. Make them understand. I'll do anything. Just forgive me, please. I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm really reluctant to help out a criminal. Not my style. Really sorry. I hope you understand. My lawyer will contact you later. We're all done here. Oh, and I will block you online. See ya. After that, I returned to my parents' place with Nathan, and from there, I submitted my papers for divorce. Well, they really pushed back, and we finally ended up in court, after which they finally agreed to a settlement, child custody payments, and I got sole custody of Nathan. As for Maggie's husband, he was able to get custody of Sarah, and even settled on a fair compensation. And most importantly, Maggie and William squabbled about the compensation and child custody payments, and eventually broke up. Both of them were apparently shunned by their respective parents. Even their friends didn't want anything to do with them. Last I heard, they're both working their butts off to pay the compensation and child custody payments. Nathan was a bit traumatized by all this. But with the loving support of my folks, he's back on track, enjoying his time at the kindergarten with all the other kids. When he was first kidnapped, I was out of my mind with worry, and really could not perceive how this would all play out. But it all worked out in the end. In fact, I feel a tremendous sense of relief.